Wade with HiTechLegion here, and we're here with Eric from Lian Li, and he's going to show us their new products for 2013.
Hi guys, so the first case I want to show you right here is this is a very gamer-focused case. As you can tell, it's a lot more aggressive than a lot of Lian Li cases in the past. It's not just a front flat. It's got these on the side, as well as a slidable device so you can see the USBs, as well as eSATA and HDMI and I/O connections. And also, if we turn it to the side, we see it's all black inside and out. These HD cages are fully modular. You take both of them out if you're wanting to do some sort of modification, longer VGA cards, or anything you want to do. In the back, there's lots of room. I can fit my whole hand behind it for cable management, as well as large grommets on the side for cable management. And even more so, the HD cage, if you can take a look at it, was moved to the front, or the front of the side, for even more of your cable management issues. Also, this case supports water cooling with a 240 rad on top, and you don't have to go underneath your case to fit it in. You can just take 4 screws out, 1, 2, 3, and 4, pop it up, slap it in, put it back down. So this is going to be a more mainstream focused case. It's not going to be as high priced as a lot of the cases are. So it's going to be very aggressive question. So this is the PC A18. It's more enthusiast level chassis, and it's an ATX case. And on the top we can see it has this slidable door, so you don't have to look at your ugly blue, green, and red slots and ports. You just throw it like that, and it looks like Lian Li's sleek, elegant look. As well as a 240 rad up top, 4 screws. Just take it out and pop it in, and slap it back in. So if we look on the inside, we can see, well, first off, that you don't see just a regular tray for your motherboard, right? You have rails. So actually, Lian Li is implementing this a lot this year, in a lot of their cases, from mini ITX to all the way to EATX. So you see there's pre-installed standoffs, and we're going to turn it around a little bit later. We can see the cable management issues. So the top HD bay is fully modular. You can take it out, so you can easily fit longer VGA cards, no problem, as well as have for air blowing directly on it if you're not using it, which who uses more than 3 hard drives in this day and age, right? So also we got a new mechanism for the 5 1/4. It's a little bit different than Lian Li in the past. You just press it down, slide it in, and it pops right back into place.
That's nice.
So easy to do, right? Yeah. So also, I guess, let's look at the bottom. Right here, the feet are a little bit different than you've seen Lian Li in the past. In the past, they've been rubber kind of legs or aluminum with rubber bottoms. So this is kind of a more aesthetic appeal, but also at the same time a little bit higher off the ground. And in the final models, there will be rubber on the bottom, so you'll have to listen to screeching sounds on your desk, and also all the wood and glass getting scratched up. And let's turn this around and see the cable management in the back. So you can see the rails, 2 purposes. One, you don't have the metal-on-metal contact on the motherboard, as well as guiding your wires there, so you guide them there and then tie them up. So easy cable management on that. Are you ready? Alright, so PCV850, this is going to be a higher end enthusiast level chassis, and it goes, sports motherboards up to EATX. Just the front, you have the Lian Li look, sleek, elegant, and this is raised a bit. And there's a couple interesting design features on this that sets it apart from a lot of the Lian Li cases in the past. The first thing you may notice is the feet on the bottom, which is similar to what they're doing for a lot of cases here. But if you look at the back, they don't have the same thing. They have wheels in the back. So if you're moving your chassis around desk to desk, or doing wheelies to your LAN party, you can just easily move it back and forth. And the same, we have this rail system for the motherboard, not a tray. So serving 2 purposes, thermal as well as guiding your wireless cable management. And again, it's up to EATX motherboards. If we take a look at the front, you're going to see something you probably haven't seen before. So this just has a very interesting thermal design. It does not have fans in the front pulling air in, rather pulling in air from the back, and this rear baffle right here pulling it in, and then you have a fan or air filter right here that easily keeps the dust out. Up to 4 140 fans right here. 2 more 140 fans in front of the hard drive cage, and these are secured in with thumb screws, which are not on right now, so you don't have to worry about opening it like things flying ahead. So it flows directly onto your RAM, your VGA cards, as well as onto your hard drives, but it doesn't stop you from easily doing updates when you can just use the hinges and just slide it like opening a door. Up to 9 hard drives in it, and then as well a 240 rad can fit on the top with just 4 screws popping out. So a real cool case, and even using the new Lian Li 5 1/4 system for the optical drives. Alright, so this is a Lancool series. So Lancool differs from Lian Li. It's more, it's not as high end as Lian Li, and it uses brushed aluminum and steel. So cutting down the cost, but also you have the same Lian Li style. So the front is has a front removable panel, so you get to your air filters easily, as well as just your optical drives. You just pop those out, pop those in. And as well as the door for the USB and HD audio, so you don't have to look at the ugly things. Power reset, and there's a space for a 240 radiator on top, and just taken out by 4 screws. It's not a real hassle. On the inside, it's a little bit heavier case than mostly in the as it's steel. The HD cage is fully modular. It's using the toolless system that Lian Li is known for in the past for the optical drives. The rest is all steel, fairly standard 240, 140 fans in the front, 120 in the back. So this is an upgrade from the PCK65, which came out a couple of years ago. One of the main differences, besides the rad and the HD cage, is this cable management in the back. So a couple of Lian Li cases in the past have used this kind of system, but not many, definitely not a Lancool. But it's a kind of, you can open these up, put your wires in, and then clamp them down. So it kind of guides your wires. You don't have a bird's nest behind your case.
That reminds me of cable management in circle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, we run a lot of our.
Alright, so this is the Lian Li PC-A02. This is a micro ATX chassis, and if you actually compare it to its neighbor over here, the A55B, this was an ATX, this is micro ATX. This was super compact, of course, right? But same similar size, a little bit thinner. So, has Lian Li style thumb screws in the back to secure the side panels, and then slide and pull out. Toolless. This you go up to 3.5 in there and a 2.5 on top, and this is also fully modular, so if you want to do your own thing, go for it. As you can see, using the Lian Li railing system for the motherboard tray helps with the cable management, and then also an optical drive using Lian Li's toolless mounting system. There's 2 140s right here, as well as a 120 here and a 120 here. Okay. So it's the PC-Q28. It's an update of the PC-Q25. This is a mini ITX case. It's a little bit larger than most. There's a couple reasons for it. First, I'm going to show you this cool new system. So in the past, actually last generation, a lot of Lian Li cases, especially mini ITX, were pop-off panels. You just pull them off. So in this generation, we're doing something a little bit different. Securing them with thumb screws right here. You twist it off and then slide up and take off like that. So super easy, toolless, no hassle. So as you can see, it's mini ITX. We can fit up to 6 3.5s or 2.5s in it. So good for a NAS system, or if you like mini ITX, we still are using like 500 gigabyte drives. So again, the railing system that we're using a lot for these cases, 2 rails instead of a whole tray, 2 PCI slots, so you can see right here. And then if you're wanting a mini ITX case and you still want to put larger graphics cards for a gaming case, you can take this bottom tray out. This just takes apart with thumb screws, pull it out, and you got a small mini ITX gaming case. So this is the PCQ27, which is an updated PCQ07. It's a little bit taller than its predecessor. It still uses the slide door layout of the PCQ28, just slide and pull up. And the railing system that this generation of Lian Li is using as well, just with pre-installed standoffs. It supports full standard ATX power supply. You fit 2 2.5s on the front, as well as a 2.5 on the bottom, a 3.5 on the bottom. And if you're feeling like passive cooling is not your thing, there are screws on the bottom, so you can easily take off these rails, stick a 120 on there, and there's plenty of space right here to pull air off. So, really interesting case, and it's Lian Li style, right? So for those looking for more, I guess, eye-catching HTPC, this is the one for you, PCQ30. You can see everything inside of it. Mini ITX, pre-installed standoffs, and this is the pre-production model. So in the future, it will be a little bit taller than this one you're seeing right now. The fan, 120 fan right here. If you look at it down here, you can see there's a cage for 3 2.5 SSDs. Nice angular shape, so really for if you're really trying to show off and you still want an HTPC and you're not using optical drive. So Intel just recently kind of announced this. I don't think it's for sale yet, but the Intel Next Union of Computing, the NUC, and it's just a really small form factor. So this is the Lian Li case for it. Same Lian Li style, brushed aluminum, kind of elegant kind of look, lightweight, and also great at dissipating heat. You got all your connections to the back, small, lightweight, and it's even got a VESA mount, so you can slide it on the back of your monitor, and there you go. So on the back of your monitor, put it underneath the desk, put it on the wall. Some guy was telling me about, like, I'm gonna put this in my car for my crazy car contraption. And there's a cool Lian Li case, brushed aluminum, looks nice.